welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the All-Stars taking on the All-Stars. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it can kind of prove to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll. And towing the slab in this one, number 53.
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, this team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
All right, ready to get underway. Leading off, Colby Shelton. As he turns on the rubber, here with that good live arm delivers. And a foul ball. 0-1 down. The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
On its way to the corner. And it's off the wall, but foul. Left-hand batter waits. And that one almost hit him. High fly ball down the left field line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
One down, base is empty. That one is upstairs.
No strike.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting first, the designated hitter, number 14.
Now it's the DH. Ball one low. Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And a pitch. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Liam Peterson. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Now it's going to be Avery Ortiz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
The wind and the pitch. That's way outside. And the count 1-2. Out to short, Shelton. Zips it across. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. So digging in, Charlie Carter. First pitch misses.
Count 1-0.
One out, bases empty. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, no strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And now 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Two outs, base is empty. And here's the rookie center fielder. And a strike on the outside edge.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there. And here it comes. Inside, just missed.
It's a good take.
Just missing there. And the count's even at 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and here is Ty Evans. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. The next offering misses. 1-2 to count.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Heat.
Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
And now the rookie second baseman. Fastball for a strike. The pitch. Off the plate, 1-1. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
And he deals. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Evans on at first, nobody out.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Carter puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
That is good. The left fielder, number 6.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss. 1-1. In the air, right field has a beat on it. Makes the grab for the second out.
The catcher, number 28.
And here's the rookie catcher. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. You're going to let it go. You better be ready to swing it.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the rookie right fielder, number 10.
The right fielder, number 10.
Peterson back to work. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Thomas hauls it in, and there's one away.
That is good. The shortstop, number 2.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. And it skips into dirt. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here's the rookie third baseman. First pitch just misses. Second inning here, no score. And that's downstairs and outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but gotta imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that.
And that ends the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. And now the center fielder, number 16.
Number 16.
The wind of the pitch. This one in the air right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now Armando Albert. Swinging a foul straight back. The wide to kick the pitch. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. And a big swing and a miss. Top of the 3rd, no score. Base hit center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
The bat, number 10.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Colby Shelton. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Albert leads off first with 1 away. And the righty deals. That one ripped right center field. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Albert around 3rd. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
1 out, runner at 2nd. Dale Thomas, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's a strike. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Way outside, and the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And another ball. That one 95 to finish him off. And next is the designated hitter. He's 0 for 1. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. He's proved his tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
Man on second, 2 down. And there's a ball. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pounding inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 3. Ty Evans to bat next. 1 run across in the frame so far here in Game 5 of the World Series. Got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. The All-Stars lead it 1-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Ian Doherty. The pitch. And he drops it down the 3rd baseline, and it goes just foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fought off foul. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now it's the rookie first baseman. Swings and misses. 1-1. Home team down a run here in Game 5. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Sizes this one up. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 1 down, base is empty. Inside, almost got him. Next pitch is outside. And another ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next is the designated hitter. There's a strike. Next offering is foul back. And the 0-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. World Series Game 5. And the batter now, Ty Evans. The pitch. Just missed.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Is a 1-1. Right side, hard hit. To first. 1 up, 1 down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here's the second baseman. He's 0 for 1. That's a slider for a strike. Outside low. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. Headed down the line. And foul as it bangs off the fence. And now 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Wastes no time there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So 2 down. Here's the speedy catcher. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses, and that's ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a foul ball. And now it's 1-2. And another ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Kicks and fires. And a good eye there. Number 16 up next. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Carter ranging back. Just shy of the wall. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. The All-Stars with the lead 1-0. Bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Avery Ortiz.
Avery Ortiz.
The line of the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed out of line. Makes the catch for the out.
Number 34.
Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Carter. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Outside, 1-0. And he chases a high fastball there. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That clips the corner.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
Righty to the plate. And a ground ball to first. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe. Here's the center fielder. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Carter stands at first with one out. Next pitch is outside.
Oh, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
At the belt and fires. Right through there for a strike. Kicks and deals. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now number 10. And takes low for ball one. The pitch. And that's outside. Peterson. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And a foul ball. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
You know, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch misses. Good eye in that spot. 2 outs, base is empty. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Bounce to the left side. Slings it across. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the center fielder, number 16.
Number 16.
And the pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brennan Phillips, the left-hander, up and throwing. Number 25, getting cranked up as well. Righty delivers. That's in there. Next one misses, and that's ball one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Gets under it. One down. Next is the speedy first baseman, Armando Albert. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Albert, 22 years old. Usually a second baseman, but today he's starting at first. There's a swing and a miss. Wouldn't chase that time. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Back to the top of the lineup. Colby Shelton digs in now. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Carter makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, number 17.
Number 17.
Peterson back to work. Inside, just missed. And a strike in there. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there, got him. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Here's the catcher, Ian Doherty. And the first pitch misses for ball one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Missed inside with the curve. Next pitch inside. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Just missed. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap,
will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Number 19 batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Activity for the first time in that bullpen down there. Number 31 is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Jamison warming up as well. The 0-1.
Ball one.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
One and two here. Got him swinging. And we're back. Down the third baseman, Dale Thomas.
Dale Thomas.
And a pitch. Just missed. And a pitch. And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Way inside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
That one finds the zone. 3-1. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Outside, and that is ball four. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 53 won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Brennan Phillips.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
No outs, runner at first. Now it's the DH. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In the air out towards right center. On the move. Drops into the glove.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And the batter now, Ty Evans. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And now the lefty. And the ball evens the count. With the go-ahead run at the plate. And we're in the top half of the sixth. High fly ball out to center field. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7.
Here's the second baseman. First pitch, and he just misses. And he deals. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Line drive. Calls it in to end the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The All-Stars on top here, 2-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 31.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Avery Ortiz getting ready to hit.
The second baseman, Avery Ortiz.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Activity in the bullpen. Grayson Smith preparing to come on if needed. Slater also getting ready. The wind and the pitch. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that one is in for a strike. The 2-1 is high. And here it comes. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Evans makes the play. 1 away.
Now the left fielder,
Charlie Carter now at the plate. 1 for 2. Hard ground ball, base now. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's the center fielder, number 23. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Bird. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And a good eye there. And the pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
The 1-2. Check swing. Now to look down to first. Nope, he held back. The pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Next to hit, number 10. That one's in there, and that's strike one. Carter off of first with 2 away.
Called strike right there. Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swings and misses. That's the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, number 6.
Number 6.
The pitch. And a curve is down and in.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
And that's outside. There's a strike up high. And it's 2-1 now.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Number 28, waiting for a turn at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And here's the catcher.
Number 28.
With a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
There's a strike.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And a 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Snap throw to first. And he's back safely. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 5. High in the air, out to right. Drop steps, heads back on it. Brings it in.
About number 15.
And now the center fielder.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Fouled off. He was late. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
At the belt and fires. And this is inside.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Man at first, 1 away. Fly ball to right. He's under it. Snags it for the second out.
The first baseman, number 44. Armando Albert.
So up next, Armando Albert.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate,
Trying to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Checks over to first. Back safely. That's in there. And that is strike one. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Got him swinging. Third out. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now, number 2.
The shortstop, number 2.
The pitch. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. That one missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground to third. Whips it across. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Number 17.
Here's the third baseman. Strike one.
1-1's the count.
Way
One
high.
ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And now 2 balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's
3
down
balls,
and in.
2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And now the lefty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Hot shot to third. Slings to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Ian Doherty, the next to hit. Missing inside. Ball 1. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
You got a full count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 35. So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, Colby Shelton. 1 for 3. And a pitch. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Number 3, up and throwing. Number 30, also throwing. Here comes the 0-1. And that one is inside. Misses outside, and it's 2-1. Bounced out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
No outs, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Dale Thomas. Ball 1, no strikes. Right-handed reliever.
That's ball 2.
That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1. With the tying run on at first, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits.
That's in.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Righty to the plate. Wouldn't chase that time.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ty Evans hitting on deck circle. And that's ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Now it's the right fielder, Ty Evans.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
So the tying run at second.
Ball, that's
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Next offering misses. Now 3 in a row. Number 7 to bat next. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swings and misses. And the count is filled up.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman. That's in there. Strike one. Ball one there. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Center field. Drifts towards it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, number 12.
Number 12.
The wide to kick the pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So man aboard, and now the DH. On the ground, Thomas fires across the diamond. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The batter, number 15. Second baseman, Avery.
Here's the second baseman, Avery Ortiz. Hit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. 1 out and a runner at second. Late on that fastball.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. And here it comes. Hit in the air, center field. As this one sized up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now a chance for Charlie Carter.
Charlie Carter.
First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Upstairs. Runner at second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch, and that is the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 3.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, one-run game. Now the left fielder. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
He's 2 outs away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
A 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And that one finds its way through. And that puts the tying run on base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's the center fielder. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. And downstairs. Now move to first. It's low and gets away. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Next offering is downstairs.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
Kicks and deals. Right through there for a strike. Fastball for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And he deals. That's to third. Sneaks through, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Really important at bat coming up now.
First and second, 1 out. Armando Albert will hit next. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two on, 1 out. That one finds the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
defense.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Got him swinging for the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
I gotta think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the shortstop, Colby Shelton. Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
One strike away. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Left-hand hitter waits.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's it. They are World Series champions.
A huge congrats to the World Series champs. This was an incredibly special team all season long, and what I love most is that these home fans that supported this team game in and game out, they got to witness it in their home ballpark. So many memories over this season, but in this game, this city is already going crazy.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 2 runs on 4 hits. 1 error, they left 3 runners on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors, they left 10 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home.